Okay. Good afternoon, campers. Welcome to the Talking Turkey video blog for December the 7th, 2011. I am your lovely and vivacious host, Turk Wilder. That's T-I-R-K Wilder, like it gets every day. Anyway, there are some technical things that have changed around here that you probably have already noticed. You may have noticed, anyway, that the microphone used to hang upside, this way. Now it's crooked like this so that I can talk directly into the crystal and still see you guys. So that's why the microphone did that little flip. And I also have white wires sticking out of my ears as opposed to a headset across the top of my head. Thought I'd try that out and see how that would work. Don't know if it will, but it sounds pretty good actually. So it's probably going to work. And this is the piano. I can hear that too. So. Anyway, I was going to tell you, today, of course, is December the 7th, and that is Pearl Harbor Day. For those of you who are historically challenged, and those of you who aren't, it's still Pearl Harbor Day. It is the 70th anniversary of the Japanese invasion of Pearl Harbor, the Japanese strike on Pearl Harbor, where 2,300 to 2,400 good American soldiers and sailors and people like that died. Today is the day that we remember that day, and I want to keep it always in the memory, because if you like freedom, think a veteran. That's really where it's at. And Pearl Harbor was the biggest, nastiest thing that ever happened to the United States up to that time. Of course, now since then we've had 9/11, which I imagine the shock that the country felt after Pearl Harbor Day, I wasn't even born, but after Pearl Harbor Day was the same that the shock that they felt on September the 11th of 2001. I mean, because I remember where I was. I'm sure everybody remembers where they were when they heard about it. And so anyway, we will always forgive, but we will never forget. And that is important, and I just wanted to bring that up and say that here in front of you. Now, I also want to take care of a little bit of housekeeping while I can. The subscribe button is still right there. If you haven't hit that subscribe button and thrown your email address in there, I would appreciate it if you did, because that way you get notified as soon as I put up a blog. And that's the way it happens. It's a better way for it to happen. And by the time you see this, it will already be past Pearl Harbor Day, but that's okay because I'm recording it right now. So anyway, that was stupid. Most of what I say is, though, actually. Anyway, I also wanted to send out a big, warm thank you to a very old and dear friend of mine by the name of Clark Christina from Mandeville, Louisiana. And Clark actually wrote a comment on last week's blog, or not last week's, the week before last blog, that just absolutely brought tears to my eyes, and is the sweetest thing anybody's ever said about my blog. And I just wanted to say thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. That was heartfelt, and it moved me too, man. It almost got me to tears. So anyway, there I said that. Also wanted to tell you about this song that we're going to do today, that I'm going to do today. I hope I'm going to do today. The thing of it is, this song, let me see here, let me go to this. This song is different from anything that I have done so far, and the reason that I'm doing it is because I haven't done it yet. And the reason that I haven't done it yet is because it hasn't been written yet. It actually got finished 2 days ago. I actually got back to messing around with it. It's been hanging around for a couple of years. It's a song poem, which means that it will never actually get any activity in Nashville on Music Row. But, I don't care anymore. I could care about Music Row and what they're looking for. I will write what I feel like I'm writing. So this is a song poem that I wrote, and I have never played it in public, so I wanted to throw it out here and see what my campers would think of it before I do anything else with it. And so that's why it's here, and I sure do appreciate it if you would let me know, whether you think this thing blows or what. Now what I'm supposed to do, and that's this right here. Snow melts when the winds are dying and tumbles down the mountainside to form a river deep and wide. Feel the ocean raise the tide, and that's how my heart melts when I'm with you. Match struck in the dark of night, kindling willing to ignite. And as the smoke and flames grow bright, they set my weary world alight. And that's how my heart glows when I see you. Broken doors and metaphors spill out across the wounded page. The whiskey cries out as it pours to make a fool out of a sage. The door swings open on the cage. For love to be requited, it must fly free. And in the morning comes the sun, restless shadows on the run, fading as the day's begun, illuminating everyone. And that's how my heart shines when I see you. That's how my heart melts. Yeah, that's how my heart glows. And that's how my heart shines when I see you. Yeah. There you go. That is called When I'm With You, even though I probably said in a couple of the choruses when I see you, but it's when I'm with you is what it's supposed to be. I just rewrote that. I changed that title from When I See You to When I'm With You 2 nights ago, so I keep doing it the old habitual way. But anyway, it's really When I'm With You. So anyhow, having said all that, this is the Talking Turkey video blog for December the 7th of 2011. I love you all. Thank you very much for sticking around this long. And subscribe. Please subscribe. And I will see you next week. Next week will be a Christmas song that was co-written with Claire Norris. She's the girl that I wrote Two Ships with Passion in the Night, which I did about 8 weeks ago if you weren't around. But I may do that again. I may do that song again because it and another song I kind of messed up, and I want to do both of those again sometime. So anyway, thank you very much, and I'll see you next week. I've gone a little long here, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Bye.